The second day of the Springboks Trophy Tour celebrations are in full swing in the mother city. The world champions are in Langa after starting off in Cape Town. Earlier, Captain Siya addressed supporters outside the steps of City Hall. eNCA reporter Percy Young is following the team and joins us now. Very good afternoon to you, Percy. I know it's been a long day, but also a very exciting one. How are things looking there? I can see you practically on the side of the road.
Yes, good afternoon, Nandi. I can tell you Cape Town has been a buzz and it's still a buzz here. In fact, Nandi, we were making our way to Langa because this is part of the next stop of the Springbok bus on their trophy tour. But Nandi, we had to pull over because the congestion on the N2 is something to behold. I can't remember when's the last time I've seen scenes like this on a highway in Cape Town. In fact, I'm going to ask my colleague Zukile just to give you an idea of what's happening on the highway here on the N2, just outside Langa here in Cape Town. The cars are packing up here. Fans are standing on the side of the road. They're waiting on Siya and that Springbok bus to make its way to Langa. But it's difficult, Nandi. The bus should have been passed here by Langa a long time ago. But I guess it's going to take a while for the bus to get through this traffic here in Cape Town. And Cape Town, but with all due respect, has a problem with traffic today. It's going to get even worse because the traffic is something else here today. And fans are lining up the streets here. I can see kids standing here behind us. Cars are blowing their hooters. In fact, Nandi, I'm just going to ask my colleague just to turn around but just to give you an idea of all the fans standing here on the sideways. We're just going to move a bit closer as the cars, they're hooting here. Fans standing, waving their flags here all over here in Cape Town. Like I mentioned, Nandi, the next stop is Langa. It's a black community that is a stronghold for Western Cape rugby here. And the Springboks are going to make a stop there before they move on to Bonteheuwel, another community. As you can see, the police even having to help with traffic here on the sideways of the N2. They have their hands full here today. But it's all part of the excitement here in Cape Town today. Like you mentioned, it's day 2 of the Springbok tour here. And fans here in Cape Town are excited to see their Springbok heroes. In fact, let's try and get a word quickly here. Let's try and get a word here. Okay. This gentleman says all the way from Moreesburg. Can I ask you, are you excited seeing the world champions today?
Yes, I'm very much excited to see them in live. We always see them on TV, but today we can see them face to face. So we are very excited. We come 100 kilometers all the way from Moreesburg to come and support our Springboks.
What did you make of the Springbok performance in France?
Very good. I think that we win all the time with 1 point, and we show them a point by winning every time just with 1 point. Let me prove them a point, yes.
Let me just get this lady's view clear. Another view here. Just briefly, ma'am. You seem very excited. Who are you looking forward to see on the team bus today?
Mani Lebok. He's our family, so we're proud of him.
Yes.
We've come all the way to support all the Bokke. We are very excited for them. We're excited for our country because what we've done throughout the World Cup, it was amazing.
They made us proud.
God is with us.
Yes.
Well,
They made us proud.
Nandi, as you can hear, the fans are excited here to see the Springboks on their tour bus here in Cape Town. Like I mentioned, the next stop is Langa, and then they'll move on to Bonteheuwel, where they make the final stop before they conclude their tour here in Cape Town. Nandi?
Percy, you mentioned that Langa is a predominantly a black neighborhood, a black township. How important is it then to have players like Siya Kolisi, Bongimbo Nambi, Makazole Mapimpi and other black players coming to the township and spending some time with the young kids who look up to them?
Well, Nandi, I think Mark Alexander made the point when the Springboks arrived here on Tuesday is that they're trying to develop the sport, grow the sport even stronger in South Africa. And this is one of their strongholds here in the Western Cape. They've got the Stormers, one of the most successful franchises here in South Africa. And for them, it's important to take the rugby, this winning side, the Springbok side, to the communities where they want to grow the sport, especially communities like Langa and even Bonteheuwel, where they're going to on their last stop. It's a stronghold for Western Province rugby, growing sport amongst the black community, because usually it's mostly soccer being played in these communities, but they believe they need to grow this rugby and unite South Africans here, whether it's on the broader side of Cape Town, but also in the small communities like Langa here in the city of Cape Town.
All right, so we know that the Boks are on their way to Langa, where you are, Percy. What can we expect, and where's the next stop after Langa?
Well, like I mentioned, Nandi, after they stop in Langa, they drive around in Langa, and then they'll move on to Bonteheuwel, a predominantly coloured community there. And there, hopefully, we'll also get some beautiful shots there. I think that's a staunch community who loves their rugby there as well. We'll see scenes of people who are excited to see, especially their local rugby stars here, the likes of Mani Libbok, Stephen Kitsov, who's now moving on to Ulster, Northern Ireland. Marvin Ori couldn't be part of the squad. He was also part of this World Cup winning squad, although he didn't play much though. We've got a player like Damien Villens who's living his best life at the moment. He'll be part of that. Players that people in Bonteheuwel many of these fans will be looking forward to. And then obviously one of Cape Town's own, Cheslin Kobe, a man who's been born and bred in Cape Town. I think many of these fans, they're looking forward to Cheslin Kobe as well, Nandi.
All right, Percy, we'll catch up with you a little bit later on. We're going to leave it there for the moment. That was our reporter Percy Young on day 2 of the Springbok Victory Tour in Cape Town.